What's hoppin' poppin' YouTube? We're here with a game that I've been wanting to play for the longest time, ever since I heard about it, called TemTem. Now, not many people know what TemTem is. It's in either alpha or beta. I can't remember exactly which stage it's in, but it is an easy way to describe it, a Pokemon-esque type game, not made by Nintendo, made by an entirely different team of developers. And I've only played it the tiniest little bit, so I have kind of a little bit of the basics down pat, but I'm super excited for this, and let's just hop right into it. Malak, Malak still sleeping. Come on, wakey wakey. Good morning, Malak. I had this dream. Well, you better wake up fast. They're all waiting for you. Who? Oh, you sleepyhead. You really don't remember what day it is? Today, it's... Oh! Today's my apprentice's eve. Exactly, my dear. Congratulations! I got one Tempedia. Quintessential device every tamer should have. The Tempedia records crucial info on every Temtem seen and caught. Yours is a present from Aina. And here is your apprentice Eve's present. Oh, it's just what I wanted. You're an apprentice now. Soon you'll be heading to the Academia. That's how we're pronouncing it. So I figured you'll need a good Tempedia. Aw, I love you, Aina. Aina. I almost wonder... I assumed the first time I was playing this is like the mother figure. But we're not calling her mom. So I wonder what the relationship is between these two. So basically, Tempedia is your, Pokemon version Pokedex. For this game, all of the creatures in here are referred to as Tems instead of Pokemon. What's really cool about this game, and you'll see as soon as I go outside the door, is that it is actually a multiplayer type deal run on servers. So I'm able to see other players who are playing this game run around in the world, and likewise they can see me. So, if you guys ever want to invest in this working project, already it looks super pretty. The music is really great, and it just has a really nice art style to it. You guys will see the combat system once I get some TemTem, but it's just an overall, really pretty, really nice Pokemon style game. I feel like I'm going to refer to it to Pokemon a lot. I don't want to compare the two because while this game is very similar in some ways, it has different aspects and different ways that it goes about using certain systems, which is really ingenious. It's just different enough to make you not feel like you're just playing a Pokemon ripoff or a Pokemon remake. It reminds me very much of my first Pokemon game that I played, which was actually Pokemon Platinum. I was that strange kid who didn't have Diamond or Pearl, and then after they'd been out for a couple years, I got Platinum. So that was my Pokemon game, and this reminds me a lot of kind of not like red and blue generation difficulty, but like Pearl, Platinum, Diamond level Pokemon difficulty. Just with how it plays and with how everything seems to act and to function. With that being said, I am super hyped, for those of you who don't know, about not only the remakes of Diamond and Pearl that Nintendo dropped probably a while ago now, so it's probably old news, but I am super hyped for those. And for Arceus Legends, that looks like it's going to be a phenomenal game. I know I haven't been focusing much on this dialogue here, but basically we're meeting the professor for the first time. He's like the TemTem researcher. And we're also meeting this guy here, Max, who is basically a rival through this whole thing. So let's get started. We're going to start jumping into it right away pretty well. We are going to go visit his office and grab ourselves our first TemTem. The very first time I saw these, thinking back to, that Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and those three starters, they're similar in some ways. You've got Turtwig or Crystal, who is a Crystal TemTem, or, Turtwig, who's your grass starter in Pokemon. And then if we move over, you have Chimchar, or in this case, we have Smazy. And then the biggest difference, this is the new Piplup, who I actually think looks really cool. It's a mental TemTem, so not following, the traditional Pokemon, grass, fire, water starter. But they still work in such a way that this Psychic TemTem would be super effective against this TemTem would be super effective against this TemTem, and it loops all the way around. They're all the type bonuses and matchups, as you would find in regular Pokemon, but the types are all different, so you guys are going to be learning along with me what's super effective against what and what's not. If I think back to my Platinum days, my favorite starter out of the three was always Chimchar. So I think that I'm going to follow along those routes and go with Smazy. He won him in a public brawl, which means that this Pokemon is not Pokemon. See, this is going to happen too many times. This TemTem is the best one. Melek, the teacher's pet, you think you're better than me, don't you? Oh, his voice is going to change until I find a good one. And now you have your brand new TemTem, huh? Let's see what you can do with it. Alright, Max. Let's destroy your Oreo. Yeah, so let's just go into the details. So using techniques, these are your Tem's moves. They can learn up to 4. They have their own damage. They have priority, which is different than Pokemon, and their effects. You can check all this info by, of course, pressing certain keys. After selecting our technique, we'll be able to choose the target of that technique. One of the really cool features about TemTem is that all battles are done as doubles. I know that was something that was added to Pokemon in some of the later generations, but if you're like an OG Pokemon fan and have played the early ones, double battling wasn't always something that you could do, even though now it's super popular. So we defeated one, we've gained some experience, very similar to Pokemon. Now if I go into my bag and use a Tem card, Tuwai has to do something, we will tell him to wait in case we do not catch this Bahara. And there we go. There's our first capture. Oh, we found a new one. Alright. Awesome. Alright, we've caught a Psypat. He has the amphibian trait, so when he's attacked with a water technique, he gets bonus speed and attack. That is really awesome. Depending on how interested people are in this game and in, how it plays, I might take a look into kind of the competitive scene when I get to be able to be in that scene and just kind of see what it's like. So our Toucan Sam, or Tuwai, has learned a new technique called Shrill Voice upon leveling up, which is awesome. We will gladly take new abilities for both of our Tems. Alright, here's our first, well, besides the rival battle, which I feel like we were destined to lose, we have Pepe coming to fight us. But I still cannot get over how cute all of these Tem look. Like, they're the most adorable little things. I say that as I knock one of them out. Alright, now we got 2 level 7s. You ever wonder, I know it was never taught or told in the Pokemon games whether or not people did this, but like, do you think there's some renegade group out there that, like, tries to eat Tems? And if that's the case, do you think Pigapek would have bacon? And do you think their bacon would be good? I know that Pokemon has the EXP share, which is an item that you get, which gives all of your Pokemon experience, no matter if they're in the battle or not. As long as they're in your party, they gain it. So I almost wonder if TemTem has something like that that will potentially benefit us in the future. Shared Pain. That sounds like a fun trait. Okay, that's interesting. I don't dare use net. So, I guess to show you guys how things work, if you see on the right of Hypnosis, we have a 17. That is our stamina cost, and the blue bar under Pajaro is how much stamina he has. We only have 9 out of 15 stamina, so if I was to use Hypnosis right now, you can see like the blue bar is flashing and entirely gone, but then also a good chunk of our health bar is flashing, which means that if I were to use Hypnosis, my Pajaro would overextend himself, become exhausted, which means that next turn he would need to rest, and he would also take all of that damage. So I think we're just going to play it safe. We will attack him. And I know some of you might be thinking, well, why would you ever do that? Why would you overexert yourself and take damage just for using a move when you could rest for a turn and use it? Well, in this instance, Pajaro only has 15 stamina. This one costs 17 to use. So he will gain more stamina as he levels up. He's only level 5 right now. But that could be one instance where the cost of the stamina is above the maximum stamina, but the move is good enough that it's worth using. Or there are some instances where you need to get a move off because it is like a vital move that you should get off. And will do a good amount of damage or inflict a good status on an opponent. So if I keep that Swally there and don't take it out, you can see up here they have 4 cards and 1 just disappeared, so that means they have 4 Tems total. And if all he can do is that, it's going to be irritating, but it's better than getting hit. Martial Strike on Saipat? Sure. Smazy has it, and it does so much damage. my goal is to get my team to level 10 across the board before the first gym type thing that I reach. And I think that that's a good goal to do, because, I mean, I don't know how leveled their gym is, but, you know, I want to go into it feeling prepared and feeling good and strong. So I think level 10 across the board is the minimum that I should try to go for. So this center here, it looks like it's a spot that I can heal my Tems. And I have pretty well a full team going into this. My Smazy, I think my Smazy and Baharo are the only two that are a little bit hurt. Yeah, Smazy's at a little under half health. Ooh, Kalamazoo, that's a cool looking Tem. The Squidmon, or Squidtem, I guess. We're not playing Pokemon, but that's what I'm going to refer to a lot, because I'm just a little bit of a nerd, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, this little station here is kind of nice. This machine on the far left, I can put my Tem into, and it will heal them up for me. Or at least I can put the Tem cards into. As you can see, Smazy is still here following me around. This is the spot that I can view the Tems that I've caught after my party is full. And I can swap Tems out as need be. And then this guy is kind of a little merchant. I can buy from him, I can sell from him. He sells at the moment just basic stuff. You got Tem cards, in case I run low on those. Scent, which reduces the chance of me finding Tems out in the wild, which I don't really want right now because I want a lot of encounters. And then Balm, which is your healing agent, restores 25 HP. And if we check our map, our current quest is to go up here. This is the town of Brical de Mar. I probably butchered that name, but we still have a little ways to go to get up there. Like I said, I'm going to kind of run around, level up my Tems a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get them all to level 10. When you guys see me next, I want to kind of get them all so they're kind of an even level. 10 might be that, but if anything interesting happens, I'll definitely, you know, show you guys that. But until then, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Ooh, alright, we've got a new Tem on our hands here. We've got a Kaku. So I don't think I'm going to attack it with Swally, because the Urashal does 2 times damage to Kaku, and we're already like 4 or 5 levels higher than him. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just switch him out to a Psypat, so that way we can divvy the experience up a little bit. But I definitely plan on catching Kaku, because I feel like with what the tutorial said a little bit earlier about how when I catch one, I know kind of the stats about it, that I should try to catch as many different TemTem as I can. You know, I also somewhat have the goal or the desire to complete the Tempedia. That was always a thing that I enjoyed doing in Pokemon, is completing the Pokedex. So we caught Kaku. SVs aren't terrible. He has good special defense, nice health, lower than normal stamina. He's just really slow. And caffeinated prevents the asleep status condition. Sure, come join the squad. Ooh, Alright, so we got our Swally to level 10. And I guess it's evolving now. Ooh, we got a Lowly. That's a cool looking Tem. Nice! Alright guys, we are back. Not everyone is quite at level 10 yet, but we're all pretty well getting our way there. We only have a few more to level up a couple of levels. So we're just going to push through and get up to Brical de Mar, which, if we look on our map, I need to go over to the left and then up just a ways, and we'll get up to there. So let's get going. And of course, there's going to be trainer battles along the way. Yeah, so I guess I should have explained this a little bit. After I use some of my moves, they're blacked out, and sometimes they're not. If you look at the moves, they have this kind of big white spot, or, you know, depending on the move, this large spot, but then there's separate bars. Some moves take a couple of turns for your Tem to feel ready to do them. So Martial Strike, for instance, I used it, now it's blacked out, and you can see that bar behind it is now a darker color. It takes 2 turns to recharge Martial Strike, so I can use it 1 turn, and then it needs the next turn to recharge, and then I can use it again. And this is the case for some of the more powerful moves, so you can see Kaku doesn't have any of those bars, which means I can use any of its moves in tandem. So I can go one move, and then the same move, and the same move, and the same move, and just continuously use that one move. Oh yeah, I know each type of TemTem is effective or weak against a specific type. Oh, Water TemTem, definitely effective against the Nature TemTem. Oh, no. What am I doing? Fire TemTem. Oh, I'd use them against the water. Oh, no. Darn, I'm wrong again. I'm just trying to show this guy that, you know, oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my TemTem, and then I'm just gonna utterly destroy his shark. You ever wonder with, I mean, I wondered this with Pokemon, but like, how does his Piranha survive on land? Like, how is it just floating above the ground, mind you, and just kind of chilling and doing its own thing? Wouldn't it need water to survive? See, that guy's like, man, this dude didn't know how TemTem work at all, and he still utterly destroyed me. Ooh, what are those? I haven't seen those before. A Saku. Okay, so, based solely off the name, and I guess a little bit off the look, I'm gonna guess that that's what my Kaku evolves into. But then the question is, how come they're level 6 and level 7 if my Kaku is level 9 and he hasn't evolved yet? Ooh. Okay, so, now that we have 4 moves learned and we're going to learn a new technique, we have to replace one of our techniques. And this is where you have to think a little bit, because Kick is our weakest move, combined with Sand Splatter. They're both kind of our weaker moves. Kick is a normal move, and Sand Splatter is... well, I totally just screwed that up, but that's okay, because a fun thing about TemTem that is different from Pokemon is that if I do something silly like that, I can just go into my squad, go here, and you see I have a Learn Technique section. So what I can do is I can move this over to here and still switch out techniques, which I think is really awesome. So what I think I'm going to do, so show off, it doesn't do damage, but it raises attack. And what the plus sign is if I throw Smazy out with another fighting type TemTem, then I get that bonus ability on the bottom, or sorry, on the top. So it bestows Vigor for 3 turns. What exactly Vigor does, I'm not sure. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Show Off in my Learn Techniques. Because just a simple 1 boost to my attack, I mean, it's good, but I'd rather have damaging moves. And until I get another Fighting Tem, I'm going to keep that in there. But when I get a Fighting Tem, then I'm going to swap it out for one of my other moves. And I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Haro's evolving. Now we're going to have our own Baharak. Look at that. Now we'll show him how to properly use. Look at him, he's so cute and stubby. So Sharp Leaf, that's going to be really nice. It's a grass move. So hopefully we've been encountering like slowly more and more water tem. So hopefully this will help out with them. And I think we'll get rid of Nimble. What Nimble does is it just raises a tem's speed 1 tick. And I would rather keep Sky Shield, which ups my defense, than have an increase in speed. Because I'm still not 100% sure how the whole priority thing works. Oh, and look at that. We've made it to Brikeldemer. Ha! What took you so long? So, if I want to catch the airship, I have to rush to Arisola right now. Otherwise, I'll have to wait for the narwhal. And I hear it needs extensive repairs. Don't worry, Prof. I understand. Go then, my friend. I'll take care of the kids. I don't know why, but that's her accent. I haven't met this person before. But she's apparently British. Ah, thank you so much, Sophia. I owe you one. Drinks are on me next time you come to Arbery. Prof, do you mean like literally on you? Like you just gonna lay down and put like some cups of water or something on you and we're just gonna have to like take them? Or do you mean like you're buying us drinks next time you come here? Haha, I shall hold you to your word, Professor, but I see your youngest disciple has arrived. I guess I'm younger than my rival. Interesting. Ah, right on time, Malak. Kids, let me introduce you to my good friend Sophia. She's the dojo master of Arisola. Ah, interesting. I guess I just gave the dojo leader a British accent, but that's how it be sometimes. Hi kids, how are you? I'll be giving you a little tour of Brikeldemer before I drop you off at Academia. Kids, this is where we part. My airship sails in an hour, so I have to rush. I leave you in the capable hands of Sophia. Oh, get out of here, Konstantinos. You'll miss your flight. Bye, buddy. Enjoy your... Oh, look at him scurry off there. That was a quick strut. Very well. Follow me, friends. This little shop here is Louis Souvenirs. It stocks all sorts of knickknacks for the tourists. Oh, that's... Would that be me? I mean, I come from down south, but not very far down south. It was like probably a 5-minute jog to get here. It's a good place to get your first Tem Essence vial. No apprentice should go without one, so save up and get it as soon as you can afford it. Well, once I know what that is, I will gladly save up and afford it. Got a little bit saved up from the few battles I've fought. Indigo Lake, always so peaceful. Some days, when the Stellaro River is too crowded, I come here to surf a bit and train my water tem. Oh, interesting you say that, because we just got some grass moves, and if you're a water dojo, you're gonna get destroyed. And this big building here is your academia. It's managed by associate teachers from my dojo. That's where I'm going, to the dojo. One day, Max, when you're ready. For now, all new apprentices come here to learn the basics. Once you are properly trained, you might join my dojo in Arisola. No buts. You cannot bring your butt into the dojo. And this way is the Temporium. Okay, so that's just where I come to heal things. Cool. Alrighty. Well, it's been nice meeting you, Sophia. I really appreciate the tour. That's the way to go to get to your dojo. So that is where I'm headed pretty well. And Max is super upset, apparently. The docks are off to the right. Awesome. And that is Briquel de Mar. And classes are starting. Alright, I guess that means I have to go to the Academia. Yeah, Max, whatever, buddy. I can wreck you right now. Throw out your Tem. I dare you. Alright, everybody. I think this is probably a good stopping point for this episode. We're going to just run in here and heal up our Tem real quick. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. I hope this game has interested you guys. It's been something that I've been wanting to play for the longest time because it just looks so pretty and gives me such a good feeling of nostalgia, reminding me back of when I played Platinum and my friends played Pearl and Diamond, and we'd all get together and have big battles and such. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more. I plan on posting this fairly regularly, at least once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how things are going. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. I hope I've made your day just a little bit better. And I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.